Here beginneth the Frere's tale. Whilom there was dwelling in my country 1300 in Archdeacon, a man of high degree, that boldly died execution in punishing of fornication, of witchcraft, and eke of bawdry, of defamation, and of outry, 1305 of church reeves, and of testaments, of contracts, and of lack of sacraments, tom and eke of many another manner crime, tom which ne doth not rehearsen at this time, 11, of usury, and of simony also. 1310 But certes, like ours died he greatest twa, they should singen, if that they were hent, and smale tithers wherein fule wyshent. If any person wolde up on hem plain, there might sturt him no pecunial pain. 1315 For smale tithes and for small offerings, he made the pepple petoosely to singe. For the bishop caught hem with his hook, 20, they waren in the Archdeacon's book. Than had he, third his jurisdiction, 1320 power to do on hem correction. 360, t. 6903 to 6937. He had a somner ready to his hand, a slyer boy was noon in England, for subtly he had his espiel, that taught him, or that him might avail. 1325 He could spare of lekars 1 or 2, to techen him to 420 mo. For thought this somner would were as in hair, 30, to tell his harlotry I will not spare, for we been out of his correction, 1330 They han of us no jurisdiction, na never shullen, term of all here lives. Heading. So pt 1306. ehn, and eke, rest end. 1307, 1308. Wrongly inserted after L. 1294 in all but HL 1307. ehn, lane om eke. 1308, ehn, 4, rest at. 1310, lane likors, rest like ours. 1315, hn, hl 4, cp eke 4, pt lane eke, om 1317. hl him. 1318, cp pt hl waren, rest were. 1319, hl. And, rest and than, red than. 1321, Somner, H.L. Sompner, Rest Somner. 1322, P.T. Lane Boy. 1324, Reed Totten, or Toddy, C.P.P.T. that, Rest O.M. 1325. Leckhours. 1327, was, Rest were. 1331, H.N. O.M. Ale. Peter. So bin the woman of the stives, quoth the somner, why put out of my cure? 1332, cm, om first the Peas, with mischance and with misadventure, 1335 thus said our host, and let him tell his tale. Now telleth forth, thought that the somner gale, nespareth nat, mynoeen meester dear. 40, this false thief, this somner, quoth the frere, had all we bawds ready to his hand, 1340 as any hawk to lure in England, that told him all the secret that they knew, for here acquaintance was nat come of new. They were in high prowers privily, he took himself a Greek prophet Thurby, 1345 his maester knew nat alwy what he won. Without mandament, a lewd man he could somni, on pain of Christ's curs, 50, and they were glad for to fee his purs, and make him gretefests at nail. 1350 and right as Judas had purses smale, and was a thief, right switch a thief was he, his maester had but half his duety. He was, if I shall yeven him his loudy, a thief, and eke a somner, and a bawd. 1355 he had eke wenches at his retinue, 361, t. 6938 to 6971. That, whether that Sir Robert or Sir Hugh, or Iac, or Ralph, or whoso that it were, 60, that lay by him, they told it in his air, thus was the wenche and he of Wuna sent. 1360 and he wold a fesh of fained mandament, and somni hem to the chapiter boda too, and pile the man, and let the wenche go. Then wolde he saith, friend, I shall for thy sake do strike in here out of our letra Blake, 1365 thee there namor is in this cast travail, I am thy friend, or I thee may avail. Certain he knew of briberies mo, 70, then possible is to tell in years too. For in this world nis dog for the bow, 1370 that can inhert deer from an whole wino, bet than this somner knew a sly leckar, or an avowter, or a paramour. And, for that was the fruit of al his raunt, therefore on it he set al his entente. 1343, Lane Aprowers, CM Aprowers, PT Aprowers, Rest Aprowers. 1348, CP Glad, EHN Glade. 1349, CM, at the nail equals a 10 ale. 1352, HL not, for but. CPD wheat. 1356, Wather. 1364, EHN here, rest E. 1367, Briberies. 1370, HL wino, rest no, perhaps read whole no. 1371, CM, Lekar, EHN Lekor. 1372, HN, CPPT Otter, EHL Ottier. 1375 and so biful, that one's on a day this somner, ever waiting on his prey, rude for to somnia widwi, an old rebibe, 80, fain in jacause, for he wold a bribe. And hap that he saw before him ride 1380 a gay yemen, under a forest side. A bowie bar, and ours bright and keen, he had up on a courtepy of green, and had up on his heed with fringes blake. 1377, HL Rod, CPPD Lane Road, CM went, EHN, OMCM Owedu an old, HL Owiduant, wold, EHN, an old widwi a 1379. EHN.OM. And Sir, quoth this somner, hail. And WELA take. 1385 WEL come, quod he, and every good felaw. Where ridest-o under this green shaw? Say this yemen, wilt-o fare today? 1386 ECM PT Lane Greenwood Shaw, Toulon. 90 This somner am answered, and said, Nay, here fast by, quod he, is MYN entente, 362, T 6972 to 7007. 1390 to Ryden, for to racen up a raunt that longeth to my lord's to a T. 1391, CPD wheat. Arto than a bailey? Ye, quod he. He durst nat, for very filth and shame, say ye that he was a somner, for the name. 1395 to Pardieu, quoth this yemen, dear brother, thou art a bailey, and I am another. I am unknown as in this country, 100, of thyn acquaintance I wolde pray thee, and eke of brotherheed, if that thou lest. 1400 I have gold and silver in my chest, if that thee hap to comen in our shire, I'll shall be thyn, right as thou wilt desire. 1395, CM Louis, HL Lou, rest dear, dear. 1399, CM Brotherhood, HL Brotherheed, rest breather dash. Grant mercy, quoth this somner, by my fife. Everich in others' hand his troth leath, 1405 for to be sworn brethren till they die. In dalliance they riden forth hereway. 1405, HL sworn, EHN sworn, rest swore. This somner, which that was as full of the angles, no, as full of venom bin thys wary angles, and ever inquiring up on everything, 1410 brother, quod he, where is now your dwelling, another day if that I should yousesh. 1407, ECM, OM which. This yemen him answered in soft spesh, brother, quod he, fair in the north country, where, as I hope, sometime I shall thee see. 1415 ere we depart, I shall thee so wel wis, that of myn house in thee shalt thou never miss. Now, brother, quoth this somner, I pray, 120, techemi, whyl that we riden by the way, sin that ye been a bailiff as am I, 1420 some subtlety, and tell me faithfully in myn office how I may most win, and spareth nat for conscience any sin, but as my brother tell me, how do ye? 1421, CPPT Lane HL how that I. Now, by my troth, brother dear, said he, 1425 as I shall tell len thee a faithful tale, 363, T 7008 to 7043. My wages been full strite and full smale. My lord is hard to me and dongerous, 130, and myn office is full laborious, and therefore by extortions I live. 1430 for South, I take all that men will me yive, Aldgate, by slate or by violence, fro year to year I win all my dispense. I can no betray tell faithfully. 1426, HL and eke, but red stridey. 1428, CP laborious, res laborious. 1430, EU. Now, certes, quoth this Somner, so fair I, 1435 I spare not to taken, got it woot, but if it be to heavy or to hoot. What I may geet and consal pridely, 140, no manner conscience of that have I, near myn extortion, I might not liven, 1440 if switch iops will I not be shriven. Stomach any conscience any know I noon, I shrew thy shrift fathers every chun. Welb we met, by God and by Saint I'm. But, leave brother, tell me then thy name, 1445 quoth this Somner, and in this meanwhile, this yeoman gone a lie tell for to smile. 1440, E. Nor, HN, CM, HLNE 1444. E. Than. 1445, CM, and, rest OM. Brother, quod he, will to that I thee tell? 150, I am a fiend, my dwelling is in helle. And here I ride about my purchasing, 1450 to white where men wold they give me anything. My purchase is thefic de val my raunt. Local thou ridest for the same entente, to win good, thou reckest never how, right so fair I, for ride wold I now 1455 unto the world's endy for a prey. 1450, eat me Ewan, rest you, me. 1454, E. I wolde right, HL. I wolde, rest wolde I. Quoth this Somner, benedicity, what say ye? I windy ye were a yeoman truly. 160, ye han a man shap as wel as I, han ye figure than determinate 1460 inches hella, the ye been in your estat? 1459, E. Than. Nay, certainly, quod he, there have we noon, 364, T 7044 to 7080. But what us liketh, we can take us un, or else make us seme we been shaped sometime like a man, or like an ape, 1465 or like an angel can I ride or go. It is no wonder thing thought could be so, a lousy iageller can deceive thee, 170, and pardee, yet can I more craft than he. Why, quoth the Somner, ride ye than or goon 1470 inches sondry shap, and nat all we in a un. For we, quod he, will a switch forms make as most able as our praise for to take. 1471, EHN switch, CM CP switch. What mocketh thou to han al this labor? Full many a cause, leave Sir Somner, 1475 said this fiend, but allething hath time. The day is short, and it is past prime, and yet ne one I nothing in this day. 180, I will ontend to winnen, if I may, and nat ontend our wits to declare. 1484, brother myn, thy wit is all to bear to understand, I'll thought I told a hem thee. But, for thou axest why laborin we, for, sometime, we ben God's instruments, and meanies to don his commandments, 1485 one that him list, up on his creatures, in divers art and in diverse figures. Withouten him we have no might, certain, 190, if that him list to standen there again. And sometime, at our prayer, han we leave 1490 only the body and net the soul grieve, witness on Iob, whom that we died wa. And sometime han we might have boda too, this is to sain, of soul and body eke. And sometime be we suffered for to seek 1495 up on a man, and doon his soul unrest, and nat his body, and all is for the best. One he withstandeth our temptation, 200, it is a cause of his salvation, 365, T is 7081 to 7118. Albeit that it was nat our entente 1500 he should be soft, but that we wolde him hent. And sometime be we servant unto man, as to the Archbishop St. Dunstan, and to the Apostle's servant eke was I. 1479, here, rest hour. Cm wardis, hl things, rest wits. 1486, ehn cm diurs, second time. 1496, body, soul. 1498, oma, cm the. 1502, bishop. Yet tell me, quoth the Somner, faithfully, 1505 make ye yao new bodies thus all way of elements. The fiend answered, sometime we feign, and sometime we arise, 210, with deedy bodies in full sondery wise, and speak as reneably and fair in WL 1510 as to the fitinicidide Samuel. And yet will some men say it was natty, I do no furs of your divinity. But o thing warnity, I will nat I up, thou wilt all gates white how we bend shape, 1515 thou shalt herafterward, my brother dear, come to thee nadeth nat of me to lear. For thou shalt by thyn experience, 220, conan a chair read of this sentence bet than Virgile, whyl he was on live, 1520 or dan also, now let us ride blithe. For I will hold company with thee till it be so, that thou forsake me. 1515, ehn wards, rest ward. Nay, quoth this Somner, that shall not betide, I am a yeoman, no one is full wide, 1525 my troth will I hold as in this cass. For though thou were the devil Sathanas, my troth will I hold to my brother, 230, as I am sworn, and ecabus till other for to be true brother in this cass, 1530 in Boda we go nabuten our purchase. Tack thou thy part, what that men will thee yive, and I shall myn, thus may we Boda live. And if that any of us have more than other, let him be true, and part it with his brother. 1528, 1533. Luther. 1531, talk, you. 1535 I graunt, quoth the devil, by my fay. And with that word they riden forth here way. 366, T 7119 to 7153. And right at the entreing of the tune's endy, 240, to which the Somner shoop him for to Wendy, they saw a cart, that charged was with hay, 1540 which that a carter drew forth in his way. Deep was the way, for which the cart stood. The carter smoot, and cried, as he were wood, hate, Brock. Hate, Scott. What spare ye for the stones? The fiend, quod he, yau fesh body and bones, 1545 as furforthly as ever were ye fold. So mushwa as I have with yau fold. The devil have owl, boda or, and cart and hay. 250, this Somner said, here shall we have a play, and near the fiend he drow, as not any were, 1550 full prively, and ruined in his air, Herkin, my brother, Herkin, by thy faith, here stow nat how that the carter seeth? Hent it anon, for he hath yevet thee, boda hay and cart, and eke highscaples 3. 1555 nay, quoth the devil, God what, never a deal, it is nat his entente, trust me we'll. Ax him thyself, if thou net trowest me, 260, or else stint a while, and thou shalt see. 1556, ehn, trust thou, rest om thou. This carter thacketh his or upon the croup, 1560 and they begun drawn and to stoop, height, now, quod he, the Jesu Christ yell bless, and all his handwork, boda more and less. That was wel twite, myn a ween liard boy. I pray God save thee in St. Loy. 1565 now is my cart out of the slow, pardee. 1559, cm thacketh, hl thacketh, lane thacks, cppt thacked, ehn taketh. Hn cm hl upon, rest om 1562. Cp handiwork, hn hands work. 1564, to God, rest om 2. 1565, cp slew, pinishlau, lane slew, hl slew. Lo! Brother, quoth the fiend, what told I thee? Here may ye see, myn a ween dear brother, 270, the Carl spak o thing, but he thought another. Let us go forth about 10 our voyage, 1570 here when I nothing up on carriage. 1568, ehl on, cm on, resto, o. thing. One that they come in somewhat out of town, 367, T is 7154 to 7187. This Somner to his brother gone around, brother, quod he, here wanteth an old rebeck, that had almost as lief to lace here neck 1575 as for to yev a penny of here good. I will han 12 pence, though that she be wood, or I will summon here unto our office, 280, and yet, God woot, of here no I no vice. But for thou canst nat, as in this country, 1580 win thy cost, tack here in sample of me. 1571, Cumen. This Somner clappeth at the Widwie's gate. Come out, quod he, thou old veritrate. I trow thou hast some frere or priest with thee. 1582, HNCPHL veritrate, veritrate, CM vericrate, PT veritate, lane veritate. Who clappeth, said this Widwie, benedicity. 1585 God save you, sire, what is your sweet will? 1584, CM Widu, HL widow, rest WIF, but read Bensight. I have, quod he, of someone's here a billy, up pain of cursing, look that thou be, 290, to mourn by for the Urchadegens ni tanswer to the court of certain things. 1586, CPPT lane here, rest OM 1587. VP on, rest VP 1589. EHN tanswer, rest to answera, answer. 1590 now, Lord, quod she, Christ Jesu, King of Kings, so wisely help me, as I any may. I have been SIK, and that full many a day. I may not go so fair, quod she, any ride, but I be deed, so priketh it in my side. 1595 may I not ax a libel, Sir Somner, and answera there, by my procutor, to switch thing as men will oppose in me? 1596, HL there, lane the, rest there. HL procurator, CM, lane procator, rest procutor. 300, ease, quot this Somner, pay anon, lattice, 12 pence to me, and I will thee acquite. 1600 I shall no profit han thereby but light, my maester hath the profit, and that I come of, and lat me writen hastily, if me 12 pence, I may no langer tarry. 12 pence, quod she, now Lady Saint Marie 1605 so wisely help me out of care and sin, 368, T 7188 to 7225. This wide world thought that I should win, now have I not 12 pence within myn hold. 310, ye know in WEL that I am pauvre and old, kith your mess on me pauvre wretch. 1605, EHN me God, rest OM God. 1610 nay then, quod he, the fool a fiend me fesh if I thexcuse, though them shall be spilt. 1610, Than. Alas, quod she, God woot, I have no guilt. Pay me, quod he, or by the sweet Satan, as I will bear all thy new pan 1615 for debt, which that thou owest me of old, one that thou madest thyn housebond cokewold, I paid at home for thy correction. 320, thou lickst, quod she, by my salvation. No as I never are now, Widwie any WIF, 1620 someone unto your court in my life, ne never I Aeneas but of my body true. Unto the devil black and rough of hue yev I thy body and my pan also. And when the devil heard here cursin so 1625 up on her knees, he said in this manner, now Mabley, myn a ween motor dear, is this your will in earnest, that ye say? 1626, CM Mablin. 330, the devil, quod she, so fesh him or he die, and pan and l, but he will him repent. 1630 nay, old stot, that is nat myn entente, quod this Somner, for to repent me, for anything that I have had of thee, I will lay I had thy smock in every cluth. Now, brother, quoth the devil, be nat ruth, 1635 thy body in this pan ben mine by right. Thou shalt with me to hella yet tonight, where thou shalt know one of our privity. 340, more than a maester of divinity, and with that word this fool fiend him hent. 1640, body and soul, he with the devil went, whereas that Somners han here heritage. And God, that maked after his image mankind, save and Jitus alliansum. 369, t 7226 to 7246. And leave this Somner good man to bicome. 1642, H.L. maked, rest made. 1644, E.H.N., the Sommoners good men bicome. 1645, lordings, I could han told Yao, quoth this frere, had I had leisure for this Somner here, after the text of Christ, and, Pulinayan, 350, and of our other doctors many oun, switch pains, that your hurts might agrise. 1650, albeit so, no tonge may devise, thought that I might 1,000 winter tell, the pain of thil cursed house of Hele. But, for to keep us fro that cursed place, waketh, and prayeth Yesa for his grace. 1655, so keep us fro that tempt our Sathanas. Herketh this word, Bethwar is in this cass, the Leon sit in his await alway. 360, to sleed the innocent, if that he may. Desposeth I your hurts to withstand. 1660, the fiend, that yau wolde make thrall and bond. He may not tempt yau over your might, for Christ will be your champion and knight. And prayeth that thy Somners ham repent of here misdeeds, that the fiend hem hent. Here in death the frare's tale. 1647, I supply and 1649, E. Lane H.L. Hurt, C.L. 1659. 1650, E.H.N. Mayet, Resto Emmet. 1652, E.H.N. P.T. Paines, Rest Pain. 1661, E.H.N. H.L. Tempt, Rest Tempten. 1663, so E.H.N. C.P.P.T. Lane this Somnerim, H.L. Our Somnerim. 1664, so E.H.N. Rest his misdeed, him. C.M.O.M. that, perhaps rightly. Colophon. So E.H.N. C.M. C.P.H.L. Her in death the frere his tale. 370, t. 7247 to 7270.